told Cade, I was like, like sometimes again, I think these guys, when you get in a situation, you forget who you are because everybody's telling you what you're not, and sometimes you can lose your confidence a little bit or whatever, or try to do too much. And that was kind of what I told him. I'm like, listen, man, I mean, like, you're Batman, like, but my message was more, you're Cade Klubnik, like, just be Cade. And so I mean, he was awesome. That was obviously a tremendous performance by him, and so hopefully that can, get him back on track and just playing with the type of confidence that we need him to play with, because he's a really good player, and he just good to see him, playing free.
Adam Randall up over 100 total yards. I think that's the third time in the last 4 games it's happened. Has he been everything you guys hoped he would be as a weapon out of the backfield?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's 400 plus all-purpose games in a row for him. So dynamic, that's what we thought he'd be. I'd say he's probably been maybe even better than what we hoped for as far as making a transition. I'm really proud of him. I mean, he's been good every game. I mean, he's had a couple plays here or there, but he's given us a chance every single game. I know he's just played with a ton of passion, a ton of toughness, a ton of heart, and he's dynamic. I mean, he's making plays in all areas, receiving, returning, rushing. He's given us an opportunity to win, and really proud of him. I mean, it's nobody deserves it more. Oh, he's just super excited. I mean, Ronan's a guy that's pumped to play every week. He's pumped to practice. He's just one of them guys that loves it. I mean, he's a gym rat, as people will say. I mean, he loves practice. He loves training. He loves everything that comes with it. He loves film study. There's no part of football that Ronan doesn't love. So, and in fact, we're going to Boston. That's just kind of a unique thing for him. He'll be a captain for us in this game. So excited for him. He's got a brother at Boston. He's got a brother at West Virginia. He's here. Comes from a athletic family. His dad was a good player. I'm sure there'll be probably 100 Hannafins are somehow related up there, I'm sure. But it's awesome for him. Exciting to be able to. And we haven't played. I don't know when. I guess we went up there in 22, maybe 22. So we haven't been up there in a while. So good opportunity for him.
About that atmosphere that makes it such a tough place to kind of go in and play. It's the fact that they put those tough, big old kids out on the line.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just the type of team they always have. It's just a tough-minded, physical group every year. I mean, every as long as I've gone against Boston College, there's just certain things. It doesn't matter who the coach is. I mean, you just can count on like. I think it's just the culture of the place. I mean, it's just it's a tough-minded town, and I think that resonates, with the kids there. And I think it's just something that's been a part of that program for a long time. I just think I'd say maybe confidence. You just could see it helps when you throw a touchdown from the first play, 75-0. That don't hurt. 75 yards. So. The energy was great, and I think regardless of where Tom was in that game, the team, I think they had just made their mind up they were going to go win the game, and just simple as that. And I was really proud of that because I just really felt that in their mindset. Because hey, when you do this and you get disappointment, there's a lot of things that you got to manage with young people, and especially in a place like Clemson, and you got high expectations. And how do you respond? But I just really felt great energy from the team, and these guys were ready to play. And I just really felt them together. Tom being down there, I think it just furthered that confidence. I think ramped up the accountability just maybe a little bit more. So it was good. It certainly wasn't a negative.
Where do you feel like Nolan User is at, confidence-wise, performance-wise, so far this season?
Inconsistent. He's missed a couple of 50-plus yarders. So just, hadn't had a ton of opportunity. How many field goals did we kick? Hadn't many.
5 or 6.
Yeah, we hadn't kicked many. So missed a couple long ones. But for the most part, done a nice job making the ones we need him to make, the routine.
There was one, I think it was in the second quarter against UNC, he lined up, UNC called a timeout as he was kicking it, he ended up pooch punting. Was that, did the calculus change during the timeout, or what were you thinking in that?
Yeah, changed during the timeout. It was a low kick, and they got their hand on it, so I fired him. And I said, okay, we're going to pooch it. He didn't like it. I said, well, you should have made a better kick. This is what happened.
Is the low kick thing maybe one of the things for him?
No, he really hasn't. He's not a low kick guy. He's really hasn't. I just thought it was ugly. And I was like, well, hey, you should have made a better pass on the timeout call, or just don't kick it. You know, if he hadn't kicked it, I would have probably gone in and kicked it. I felt good about how our defense was playing, but after that, I'm like, well, I'm going to pooch it. So that was a in the moment decision. So you coach those guys when timeout's coming, to try to snap it, kick it, just worked out against him in that sense. But he's been good in practice. I mean, he's been good. What was that, 54, 52 yarder or so? But I thought we were playing good on defense. That dictates a lot of those things, but I just didn't like how it looked on that first one. So, and I said, well, let's play a little field position. And we were able to get a stop. That was good. Something we haven't done a good job of this year when we have created field position, keeping it. So that was a huge part of the game that it doesn't really show up on somewhere, but that's been a real challenge for us. Even like the opening drive of Georgia Tech, we stopped them on 4th down, but the ball, you run the offense out there on the 5-yard line. And so, just creating field position was a big goal in that game, and that was a part of it too.